Are the mics working? Dude, oh my god, this is so botched.
We are, in fact, actually.
Cheers.
Yeah, let's go. Oh,
A
little bit of everything. Let's go. All right, we're here with the very first podcast ever, Buffalo AF. We're here with Buffalo Skins. Introduce yourselves.
What's up, buddy? I'm Buffalo Skins, Austin.
I'm Adam Gutierrez, just helping out with Buffalo Skins.
He's joining the pod for the day.
Joining the pod.
No issue with that. No issue with that. What do you got to say? This is.
I'm a little drunk. We went to Tully's before this. Fucking cranked down a couple drinks.
Oh yeah, we put down a couple.
Couple tendies?
Oh, no tendies, just chicken wing dip.
Okay.
But I mean, we threw back some beers and man,
Chicken was fire.
just loosen yourself up.
When did you guys start all this?
The dips, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, it was the Buffalo Dips. I don't know if you know. 10 years ago, we were doing spray wraps, and we got out of that. So about 13 years ago, starting from right now, changing over 5 years ago to the wrap. So it's been going well, you know.
Cool.
What's
Yeah.
that vibing?
Lancaster?
We're in Clarence.
I know now, but I'm saying
Oh,
original.
I was in Akron.
Akron.
What made you get into all this? Like, I'm not a big car guy myself. Like, I don't understand
Before
any
this,
of it.
I was doing barber.
Okay.
I was
Cool.
a barber. I went to school for that, and then just kind of got on the plasti dip ride for a little bit. So we would do rims, you know, like every week I'd have a couple of rims, $150. Like, worked my way up from that, and just kept going with that, and believed in the product. And then it took me to when they came out with the full car wrap. So I did a couple of those. It was great, but the durability, you know, wasn't the best. So did that for a few years, stopped because of the durability, and then picked it back up when I went to the Avery Dennison wrap school.
Okay. That was actually going to be my next question. So, like, I mean, like, I don't know if this is like a thing you can kind of like learn. Like, can you go to school for this type of thing, or are you mostly self-taught?
You can do a lot of YouTube,
Yeah.
but when it comes down to it, you're gonna need that extra. You know what I mean?
For
You can
something
get a solid
like this,
50%,
of course, yeah.
but you need the extra 20 is, you know, cutting on a car, new techniques when you get into certain situations.
That's cool. Okay, cool. I mean,
You can-
it's got
you
you
can
this
definitely
far.
learn a lot
That's
on
cool.
YouTube.
So how long you been doing it? You said like around 10 years. You say?
Total 13 years.
Total
Like, really
13,
since
okay.
I've been 19 years old.
Cool. Wow. So you must be about it. I mean, obviously you like what you do, and it's gotten you somewhere, obviously.
I
so that's
never
cool.
work a day.
No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I mean, that's everybody's trying to achieve that. You know, like you don't wake up miserable going to work.
No,
So that's pretty cool.
That was one thing too. Like, I worked at a dealership, like all before this. Like when I was young, couldn't even drive, and my boss was like just coming to work, like, you know, all grumped out, dude. I'm like, this sucks. You're like annoying.
There's no way I can do the rest of my life like this, right? Yeah.
So I just did it. You know.
That's
You
cool.
want
Yeah.
something, you got to do it.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean,
A lot of influencers say that.
yeah. Right. It's just it's the most basic thing ever. But I mean, when it comes down to it, it is true. I mean,
Like, if you want to sell something, okay. You got to put it online. You got to put it on Craigslist, Facebook. You got to do your work.
and put your work in, and you know what?
Some
Eventually
people
it'll
can't
come.
even do that.
No, there's a lot of
That's
people
a
that
start, you know?
I can't believe the amount of people I've ran into like doing like stuff like this and everything for even the past year. Like I only started doing this a couple years ago, and I can't even believe like how many people just I don't know aren't motivated and just don't want to do it, and like they'll tell you they'll show up.
It is building.
Yeah.
I think because like all the hype of like doing stuff on your own and being an entrepreneur
Yeah.
during this time,
Yeah.
it's kind of big. So I think it's coming back up.
Definitely. Yeah.
I think people just want the status, though.
Yeah,
A lot of
I think
and
so,
money,
I think so,
money.
too. But it is definitely a great opportunity at this time to start a business.
Yeah, and like a lot of people would
Online.
give up. I've noticed a lot of people just like stop. Like they don't see it instantly in like the first couple months, and like I mean, back to like the
Definitely.
basic influencer thing. Everybody says that, but like seriously, it's actually like reality. Like you can't just stop it like halfway through because you're
Well,
not seeing anything. It's like
Could be a
working out or
money
anything.
thing, though, you know?
It could
They
be,
have risked it for the biscuit.
of course, and I get that.
You know, it just
Yeah.
didn't work out. You know, they didn't have everything in line. Marketing is a huge one.
Oh yeah, and that's why this guy right here.
Yeah.
This guy
My brother
right
does all
here.
Mine, Google SEO, builds the website, runs all the giveaways. Yeah, really sets it up. So
That's cool.
just turnkey.
I mean,
What made you guys first get into cars? Like, I'm talking early ages.
I just like cars, you know, anything with a
There
with
wasn't like
engine and a
one
motor.
specific moment, like your dad or something like had a
No,
sick car.
my dad, I guess. He's had a couple Corvettes. My grandfather owned Raywile Chevrolet in the 60s. So I was up the Toyota dealership on Sheridan and Millersport.
Okay.
That was it. Back in the 60s, it was a Chevy dealership.
So there's a slight bit of a background from when you were growing up.
But that was sold before I was born, so.
And you just kind of started doing your own thing. That's cool.
Yeah.
Found an interest and you ran with it.
Drove manual.
Okay.
Was it early
You know what I'm
years.
saying? I'm not a big car guy at all. I stare at these things and like,
Yeah.
you guys are talking all these like numbers and everything. That's like a whatever. And
I
I'm
really
like,
like to go fast.
oh, yeah. See, I don't have
I just
that
like to
need.
go fast,
I've never truly understood it because like all my friends, like producer back here, and I don't know about him too well, but like, I mean, they all want to like go fast. I'm like, if I go fast, like yeah, it's cool, but I don't find the need for it. But like I
feel like I'm more comfortable going fast on a motorcycle.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like I have no need for a motorcycle, anything. Really?
Yeah.
On a motorcycle.
I'm a motorcycle guy.
Really?
Yeah, motorcycle
No
guy.
motorcycles for you? He's got the background as a
Big track-
motorcycle.
big track day.
Really?
Yeah. Been doing that for a
I
long
don't trust myself. I like to drink beer too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I like.
Man, you gotta be ready to go.
Oh yeah, I know.
Messing around, you know?
Yeah, no, it's nothing to joke with, you know. I mean, so obviously you guys have built something in Buffalo, and outside of that, actually, because I just saw you did a collab with I don't know if this is right, but
C-Boys TV.
Jake. I'm going after
Sherbrooke?
Jake Sherbrooke.
Yeah,
That's what.
he used to be on C-Boys.
Okay.
When I did their truck 3 years ago, he was still there.
Okay.
Ventured off, did his own thing,
Yeah.
and he did something nuts.
That was most recently. They flew you out to Minneapolis, right?
Yep.
And I was wondering like how you got hooked up with that, because like that's not like
That'll be for the third time too. So I'm going back again for the fourth. I'm gonna do one of the C-Boys is like a truck. So I'm gonna do a truck there. But my little brother showed me a YouTube on them, like a little clip.
yeah.
I watched them. Saw their Instagram. The video was on their new truck they got.
Yeah.
So I messaged them. I said, "Yo, fly me out. I'll wrap your truck. Check out my page. Blah blah blah." And the right person, that's how I found out the right person saw it.
Right, and that's what it
One of
is.
The other guys, they would have just kind of.
Right. Like
skimmed
I'm sure
through
they
it,
get that a lot, type.
Yeah, they showed me some of the stuff that they get, and it is absolute nonsense. Like half
Yeah.
of it's fake, and others are just like. Listen, guys. When you don't get the reply back, seriously, don't worry. They got thousands.
Oh yeah.
Crap. Like I went through probably a good 25 of them, and maybe 3 were like legitimate. Like I can answer this question you just answered.
Yeah, and it gets to a certain point where you're like tired of it,
So I can imagine like crazy stars are.
Oh right. Oh my god, I can't even imagine. Oh
That's why
man.
like people are trying to get in touch with celebrities,
Yeah.
and like they can't get in touch with them.
My favorite.
It goes down in the DM though.
Oh, dude, if you hit the right
So
spot,
many people in the DMs, like it's crazy.
Like that Nelk video they were trying with the fighter. They were talking about that.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Mayweather was trying to get a hold of that fighter for so long, and they were having people like message or straight comment, and then it took like his boy like, "Yo, you seeing this? They're trying to get a hold of you."
right? If you hit the right person, like that's the most amazing thing. Because like I listen to all these people, and like it's so true. Like if you were to like if you have some sort of like social media and you're trying to reach somebody, I think like you like. Don't reach one person, reach like the general like genre that they're in, and like rappers
I've hit
per
out
se. You can hit up
probably 50 different people.
in one day type thing, and then like you might not get noticed, but you hit another 50 people, somebody's gonna hit it, and then like that, like it's like you just said, it's a string of luck. You hit the right person, right time, and you were there, and then you got these
Some pretty
opportunities.
big people recently messaged me back too, so I was like, all right, good. I'm just gonna keep doing it just so they kind of have a view of who I am. Like
yeah.
now they answered back, and like we had a slight conversation.
Worst they're gonna say is no or nothing at all.
No, right? Nothing at all. Okay, tell me no.
totally cool with it.
I'll hit you up in a couple months. Maybe I'll be better by then.
Shoot it again.
And
yeah,
that's
go
the
for it.
coolest thing,
That just took that long to get through that
right?
down in the DM. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe he does look at them. So
I mean, either way, I mean, somebody's going to respond eventually. So, I mean, depending on who you hit, I mean, if you got the talent, someone's going to notice you, and that's what it's all comes down to.
So how'd you link up with the Bills players?
That's-
Bill players, Marquise Goodwin. Shout out, Marquise Goodwin. Very first guy ever.
Good.
And I guess shout out to his tattoo guy. Tattoo guy set me up with him. I did his Audi, orange. And it was
What kind of Audi?
Audi S5, Texas Am orange, with the custom mix that color, matched the calipers, black rims, and then it was in the Buffalo News.
Really? Okay,
Him
cool.
getting right out of the car, you know what I mean?
Cool,
So,
yeah.
Huge thing there. And then who's the plug?
Something.
Plug for the shoes, who's the plug for the hair, who's the car guy. Like,
Right.
literally anything to do with cars. Anything. Like, you pop a tire, they're calling me.
Okay, cool.
Seriously.
Okay, yeah.
I've changed 28s at 716. You know the restaurant?
Yeah.
Rel Worthy.
Okay.
Popped his 28s we put on there. I get there. I'm in like my old Yukon. You know, it's just a work truck. Get down there. I'm like, okay, take the tire off. And bring the jack and everything. Take the tire off. Realized we're gonna put the spare on, but it's got no lug nuts that are the same. It's like the 28s, the real skinny ones. So I had to take some lug nuts off my Yukon. They're still off. One missing on each one. Driving home, it was like a 20 and a 28.
And you took her home.
I had to. He left it there. Just left it there. So he left it there. I picked it up. Boom, got it changed. Another one was Darby. Oh, man.
Okay.
Love Darby.
Yeah, okay.
Took Shaq Lawson's Escalade. Took it to the
Strip club?
freshman dorms.
Oh, okay. Hey, illegal, right?
Like 11:30.
Freshmen are legal, especially in college. Okay, we're not talking about that on this podcast, but
11:30 at night, I'm working. This is when I was just like straight grinding, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Working till like 3 a.m. Calls me, said, yo, man, I popped my tire. Okay, where are you? Tried to call a few tows because I didn't feel like, actually doing that. But couldn't get anything. So I ended up driving out there, changed the spare, ended up having to leave him, drive home with my buddy's Volvo. We just put subs in too.
okay.
A couple days goes by, get the car back, exchange it, Shaq's there. Oh, blah, he gives us the car back, we drive home. The speakers are fucked. Absolutely blown. It's just blown up, man. We're like, God damn, fuck. But there was a box that he left in there. Had some gear.
Okay.
Opened it 3 months later.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay. So
Good exchange.
speaking off of the obviously like celebrity status, you could say, I mean, football players and everything, what's like, give me some names who you've done work for, or just anything. Like I've seen you done, like you've worked with
Allen,
Diggs,
all the
Dawson,
Bills.
Allen.
It really is mainly the Bills.
Now is that like a word to mouth
really
thing
try to
through the
figure
locker
out-
room?
Yeah, who's the plug?
Okay.
Who's
And then
car
you're
guy?
the plug.
I am the plug.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
I'm their guy.
Cool. Okay.
The only guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sometimes I reference them to tints somewhere else, unless my guy can show up.
We have two fine gentlemen working on tints behind us. So if you guys see like activity in the
Diamond
background, that's
doesn't-
what that's
don't
about.
even
We don't, I'm not asking, but they're doing tints, and this is the only day they could do it. We could do the podcast today, so we're doing it.
It is for a Bills player too. So
Oh, and I can imagine that. I can imagine it's got to be tough.
It's got to get done.
Like I see you guys, some of your Instagram videos, some of them are at night and shit.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
you guys
he
like.
Diggs wanted his Lambo washed it at night at like 3 degrees out. And the water was just free. It froze the whole car off.
Yeah, I've tried to wash my car in
Hot water
20.
in
Yeah,
the tank.
yeah,
It was just open the door.
it's tough.
Who's the coolest player you've met?
I like Saran.
Really?
Neal.
Okay.
Very cool car guy.
Really? Okay.
Knows a lot about cars. Boogie Basham.
Boogie Basham
Loves
too.
stuff.
Okay.
Antonio, one of my favorite. Obviously, he comes by the shop all the time.
Yeah. Cool.
He might pop in. You never know.
Right.
He's got that NASCAR team.
Yeah.
So very
Yeah.
involved. You're going to see
cool.
a lot. Me and him go down in the next couple of years for sure.
Good. Okay. Cool.
So he's starting a YouTube channel too.
Yeah, he's getting on her.
Yeah.
He's getting on her.
Really cool. Didn't even
He's
see
got a
that.
lot going on, so it's tough.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'd have to
Diggs
say.
and Allen are just super busy, you know.
Oh, and I can imagine
Great
they're
dudes. Diggs is very serious.
the two stars on the team. Let's be honest. So like, I
One
mean,
thing I will say, he is very serious. Like
oh,
about football.
oh.
Competition and everything. Like he's given 100, 200%.
And you can see that like on the field, but like even off the field, you don't see him very many places often. And I'm not throwing shots at anybody from the Bills, but like you see some of these other players going out, you never see Stefon Diggs out. Never.
That's a lie.
No, that
he was
wasn't
he was at venue popping by. He had
When was that? Was that during the season though?
Yeah, that was right after.
But if it is though, like he ain't even drinking.
But it's not as often I've seen.
but-
It's not as often. Like I see. I'm not naming names because I don't want this. But like I've seen some players, like some of my friends, like they'll see him out. Like we've seen
yeah.
players. Producer back here seen players. He knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And like what? Hey, if I was an NFL player, oh my
personalities, you know
God,
what
if I had money like that, oh, what would I be doing? I'll tell you. There's a
Are those
reason.
people that you're seeing, are they Diggs status?
Like
Are they that important? as Diggs?
are you a top 10 wide receiver in the NFL? Or top 5? I'm sorry.
I'll say it. We
Like,
You don't even know.
Yeah.
They probably weren't even drinking.
why can't they party? No, we. I
yeah, hey, and
saw
party.
Dawson Knox taking shots.
Okay, I've seen Dawson partying on, and that honestly is my favorite Bills player. That's my favorite Bills player. I love that man. I've never even talked to him, but since he was on his team, bought his jersey a couple days after. Like he is my favorite. I wear his jersey to every games, every tailgate,
He wore the AFC ring.
and he just seems like a partier, man.
Part of the Bills
He
at
just
one
seems like
His dad's got the AFC ring.
Oh, really?
And in one of the videos I got on the Instagram, we had him put it on, and he was like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
that gave you good luck right there,
Like
bud.
I've never met or talked to Dawson, but like he just seems like the coolest. Like he would fit in with like our status of what we do. And like
Yeah.
like to be honest with you, if you guys don't know, which I don't know how you don't, but all we do is party. Like we don't do anything right when it comes to YouTube videos or this podcast. Like our producer hungover, me hungover. I don't know about him. I think he took it easy last night, but we literally went and got drunk before this fucking podcast today. Like it's just what we do. Like I don't know. We party. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, background story. I just got a house, and I asked these two to come over so we could test out the bikes and shit.
yeah.
This guy blows up my brand new toilet.
Oh, I fucking ruined that toilet.
Right after.
Beer shit.
Yes.
And he starts puking. Oh, dude. We were in fucking ruins this morning. I don't know what happened. I still am. That was this morning, like literally 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago. All right, so moved on. I mean, we could talk about Buffalo Skins here. We could talk about any stories you got. I mean, this is a podcast type thing that like we're just like talk about whatever. Like it doesn't need to be about like the guests. Like let's include everybody. Let's talk about some whatever the fuck you want to talk about. You know what I mean? If you have any stories, anything else.
Well, you don't like cars, so.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What's your favorite car?
See, I like cars.
Can you drive
but
me?
He gave me an explanation earlier.
a shit ton about cars. You know what I mean? Like,
He gave me an explanation
Do you like,
earlier.
like-
I'm gonna get.
Are you an older
I'm gonna
car
get
guy,
a,
or
no,
do you like the newer style?
I want a wide body Hellcat. That's what I'm gonna get. Eventually.
Okay.
I don't even know what a Hellcat is.
General,
To be honest with you.
good. Mopar.
Dodge.
Yeah.
So I need
Is it Dodge?
A lot of horsepower.
A lot of horsepower.
Charger? Challenger?
Charger. I like the Charger.
Chargers.
I know what a Charger is.
I feel like a boss on this.
Yeah.
They're nice. You used to Keyshawn. Keyshawn or
Keyshawn Johnson.
yeah, those
Bro,
two.
he's a
Yeah, he's aggressive.
long past.
Basketball player, UB, should be going to the NBA.
Really?
So
Okay, cool.
Keyshawn something. Just did his Charger in a brushed steel. Yeah.
What's the craziest car? Like craziest thing you've ever worked on? Hands down, the story that sticks out, the insane. Is it Diggs Ferrari, or do you have another one up on
Diggs
that?
Ferrari, but Saran.
What's
Saran
that?
had a really nasty Camaro.
Okay.
Z01.
I don't know what that means, but I'm into it. It's okay.
Supercharged.
V8, 650
900
horsepower.
horsepower.
So it's fast.
Loud exhaust.
Loud and fast.
all tuned up.
Loud and
When I
fast.
brought
Cool.
it to him, he did the fattest. Like we did underglow in the wheels, everything. Did the fattest burnout. on these brand new every time.
Was he okay with that?
He did it.
He did it.
Gave him the car, and then he's like,
he
"Light it up,
did
there's
it.
a roof." Fucking for like a minute and a half.
See, that was my thing.
Going driving and ripping by.
So I see you guys on Instagram, like, so you guys obviously, whenever you do something like that, or whenever you do a cool car, or even like whether it's a Bills player or not, like you'll have that video of you doing it, and then you'll be driving it. I assume you guys deliver it as okay. So I've seen that. Now you guys are driving down the throughway, and I see like familiar things. So I know, like, I'm assuming you guys are delivering it. You're all the way out here. They live out there. Now, like,
That's the only. Honestly,
that's been my
most of the time, it's the only way it's gonna happen.
delivering it.
Pick up, drop off.
Cool. Okay.
It's
So you pick it up too. Okay, cool. So like my thing is like, are they cool? Like once you pimp this thing out, you throw the wrap on, you do whatever you do to it. Are they cool? Like they're cool with you driving it? Because I just feel like I'm not like I've never had anything done. Okay.
No, I take it very seriously.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. And I mean, like I've never like I was watching you guys do that, and I'm like, whoa. No, and I get that.
No way.
Obviously, no.
I can't do that.
No,
Not ripping.
It makes sense
but
in a
we do need
business
the shots.
aspect.
Like,
Of course you do.
We need to get the rollers, so
Yeah.
if I need to give it a little to like get that shot of me going away a
Yeah.
little bit, but no, we need the shot. We need the shot.
Excuse
So
me, I'm
right
cracking a
after you
beer.
guys did Diggs Ferrari.
Yeah,
I
he
saw
wants
it.
his back the fastest. Diggs literally the fastest. He might
Day
even
of.
change his wrap.
As he
if you
probably
don't do
should. It's Stefon Diggs.
it. Seriously.
I mean, it is Stefon Diggs,
Right
right?
after you guys got done with it, I saw him on the throughway going probably 120
He
in that
rips.
thing. Dude, I was like, holy
He
shit.
rips. He loves it.
Was that?
He was telling me racism.
So it wasn't him. He was at practice.
I did see that he was at practice, and it was his buddy.
He got it stuck.
It looked like his buddy Chat. He always comes in.
And the G-Wagon was his buddy too, down in Florida.
Same person.
Same person?
So Diggs has got a lot of cars, because
Shout out Chap.
I saw that Rolls when he first moved to Buffalo, because we did so I personally like we're like, I'm a plumber and we work on these new apartments around the area, and they're right behind the Bill Stadium, and he moved in, and we're like, it was right when he got drafted, and we're like, who's that Rolls Royce right there? So we saw him the next day. It's that Rolls Royce SUV, right? And he had the orange, he had like an orange kind of tint or line to it. There was some orange to it, and I'm like, who is that? It was like around the rim,
Like a pinstripe?
pinstripe type thing. No?
No, there might have been that rapper that was here.
Ooh, rapper living in Buffalo?
Like, Good
Ooh.
Bunny and
Okay.
same
All I know is that was like I'm
West
like
Side Gun, maybe.
West Side Gunner.
I'm like, wow, that's
It's
a
not here anymore.
no. Okay, yeah.
So Diggs was the only Cullinan in Buffalo.
Okay.
That's what it is here. That's why I wrapped it white, and it got hit like a week later.
Really?
Yeah, that's in Toronto. So
Why
so
is
then
it
he
in
got-
Toronto?
he
It's
got
got
a
a-
Ferrari, and then, his SUV was the Rolls, so I was like, well, Rolls isn't here. I need an SUV, so we got the
Lambo
Lambo.
Europe.
The Lambo SUV. I've seen that. Yeah.
Obviously, the Ferrari can't be driven in, so I might have to work. We just got a Jeep Trackhawk.
Ooh. Okay.
Collection.
I'd say $1 million at that point.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's something when I see you guys doing on Instagram and that garage. I'm like, oh my god.
He picks very unique styles.
No, and I'll give him
Seems
that
like-
because
he dresses
Leaves
like
the rim
yeah.
silver sometimes, like where it's like this would have been raw if it was black.
Right.
Believe it. It's just because
he's just different. He's different. I like that. It's not the same thing every time rolling around.
Lambo is going to be the top color up there.
Top color. You guys can't see it, but
Very different. Stefon Diggs.
the whole car itself,
Yeah, Lambo's going to be.
that little teal blue up there.
Yep.
You guys can't see it, but there's like a metallic. Would you say? What would you call
it's
that?
Atomic teal.
Atomic
It's
teal.
one of those where you try to video it, and it's blue.
Okay.
It won't.
Okay.
It won't look.
It's a different color to say the least, and he's
black
he's
rims
rapping
with,
that.
Yellow calipers are going to do.
Yellow.
Yeah,
Ooh.
So the yellow, it's going to
Make it pop a little bit. That's cool. Leave it to Diggs, right?
Yeah.
very, very different.
That's cool, man.
So I'm pretty excited. Usually it's just white or gray.
That's cool. Now, I don't want to. I mean, obviously, you've
You guys play sports?
He
Did you
played
play?
football. He used
Football?
to. I don't play anything.
Nothing.
I'm not anymore. No, I mean I can ice skate if that means
Hockey,
anything.
lacrosse,
I used to play hockey.
football,
I used to play football too.
a little bit of baseball, but it was like in,
No baseball
in
for me.
conjunction with lacrosse.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
went to lacrosse, full ride at MCC.
Nice.
Had a good
Really?
time there.
Cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then I did the barber, and then the car. So yeah, that was
All right. So
a great
I
time.
played- so
College
I-
was fucking great.
Yeah, I played at Edinburgh. I played football, and I like college sports linebacker. College sports just, I swear, just fucking ripped the fun out of everything.
College?
You think?
Oh man,
It felt like it.
great party school. You
Well,
know?
yeah. But
Rochester,
I'm saying like the
great
actual
coach.
sport, the sport. I'm not
I
saying
think
the
it's
school.
the coach. You know, like our coach was so cool.
Are you
Such a
talking in
cool
regards to practice and stuff? Is that why you're
Practice.
saying
I
that?
mean, like all February we had 6 a.m. runs every morning, and it's just
5
like
a.m. Oh, yeah.
fucking.
Loved it.
Oh,
Didn't
it's
even go to
brutal.
sleep.
Meetings. And you got
it was up all night.
Adderall, it's like, dude, it's 1 o'clock. What do we do? Go to sleep for 3 hours? We're just stay up, we take Adderall, go to class, and then I don't have class till 10. Sleep in the middle of that, you know?
Yeah,
Get the cold bath.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
ice
nice
baths.
facility. It was like right when they redid. We got the indoor field. It was nice.
Cool.
Ice bath and the jacuzzi after.
You got treated. You got treated
Yeah,
nice.
treated.
That's good. That's good.
Taped the ankles, the whole deal.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I never got to experience college sport. I went to a small college right in Hamburg. I went to Hilbert. Yeah, it was nothing special by any means.
Medium stuff?
No, I actually went for, believe it or not. So, all right, we'll go into this spiel real quick. All right, so I went into the college strictly off of the basis like, hey, you should go to college,
Yeah.
get a degree, do your thing. And you know, I went for criminal justice, simplest major you could do. Easy, like, dude, flying colors. My high school compared to college, college was a breeze. I went to St. Francis, and like it was a little bit brutal. But like then you go to Hilbert. I'm like, if you guys are from Buffalo and you guys are not graduated from high school yet, don't go to Hilbert. Just don't. It's not a good time. You're not gonna have fun. You know, honestly, if I'm being honest here, like, if you guys want to do something and you guys have something outside of like anything that college has to offer, and let's just like media, like, I have so many good friends that I've learned like that do like video and all this shit. Like, they didn't even go to college, or they dropped out of
you don't have to
out
go
of
to college.
video.
Absolutely not.
No, like,
You should definitely go to high school.
and know what you want to do. Oh yeah, definitely graduate from high school.
Definitely graduate high school.
Definitely graduate high school.
Go.
In general-
There's
in
so many
general-
millionaires out there.
In general, fuck school.
Listen, I'm 100% with that. But listen, like, I'm not trying to promote the wrong thing. Like, don't if you want to be a lawyer, obviously go to school. Like, if you want to be a doctor,
Or go to
obviously go to
YouTube.
school. Yeah, the YouTube thing is like the thing is, people will like, there are people who succeed,
is the best.
but these guys like look at us two, for example. We're still out here fighting. Like this ain't a breeze. It's tough. We do this shit every day, and you have to be dedicated. If you're gonna be dedicated and you want to put in work to something, do it. But I'll be the first to tell you, I'm exhausted. We'll see you later, man. That's the garage door opening. If you guys hear that. No, but I mean, school. I don't know. I mean, school's it's tough. I truly wish I didn't go to school for those
paper to
extra.
get you in the door.
Yes, and I've never used that piece of paper.
And then
So
No,
The experience.
I
Yeah.
think I just played lacrosse and did like 3 workout
No,
classes and like
exactly.
Key to success is just hard work over time, guys.
Yes, guaranteed,
work.
Before, like,
guaranteed.
Started, I wasn't even like enrolled.
Yeah. No.
Just, text the coach.
That's
"All
what I'm
right,
saying.
you know?
Like this guy behind the camera here, this guy monitoring everything. Like I met him because of college. So like that's honestly, in all seriousness, the only thing I'm really thankful for is the people I met, because I don't talk to anybody from high school anymore. I don't talk to anybody, like literally anybody. But this guy right behind the camera,
That just left is the only guy.
only guy from high school.
I think so. Yeah.
So when'd you meet him?
One guy
This is a crazy
I literally
story.
just met him.
All right, let's rip it up then.
But
Yeah,
we did like.
We had a bunch of mutual friends, like the dude that just left. I've been friends with him for 20 years. I don't know how long you've been friends
Yep.
with him. Probably around
Always
the same.
heard his name.
A couple of other buddies, of mutual friends of ours. We just never really met, and I wanted to get my car wrapped and contacted him, and he's like, "Hey, help me out. I'll knock some money off for you." And honestly, we met, and it was kind of like.
Yeah.
We'd known each other for 30 years.
Right.
We clicked like, yo, this is my boy that like him that just left, you know. So I've really been affiliated here, not even really officially affiliated, just coming and helping and
Right.
because I love cars and
Doesn't
shit
come
like
in
that.
and
And
like touch things, you know.
I come in and I watch and I learn.
Yeah,
and I
no,
help
and
them, whether
that's
it's
what it-
cleaning the floor because
No.
it's dirty, or hey, get over here and hold this and put pressure here, whatever. You know, I like
No,
cars. I
yeah.
love cars. I love learning. So I come and help, and we just really clicked, and I just come in and help.
No, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I think that's honestly like, and I hate to bring this back up, but like that's honestly more important than like school things, like types. Like obviously, if you hands on, if like if you know somebody and you're good friends with somebody that knows how to do it and you do it, like me personally, like this stuff, like I'm all self-taught when it comes to anything video editing, like or doing any of this. But I mean, it's all self-taught, and.
Experience.
It's experience, and it's from me learning from other people, or YouTube. YouTube's a beautiful, and I mean beautiful way of
Maybe I gotta like
anything,
learn to like take off a part on the car.
anything.
Just step. It's literally there.
Anything.
Step by step.
It's beautiful. I mean,
On a Ferrari to a Chrysler. You know, it's all there.
these guys ain't working on my car. I got a GMC.
Good GMC.
Did GMC? I got a GMC.
You should wrap that piece of shit.
Should we wrap that? Should we wrap that? Should we wrap it? Should we wrap it? We could work something out. Let's wrap it.
What kind of car you got?
I got a Tesla Model 3 Performance.
Oh, you got it here?
I got it here.
I've never been in a Tesla, man. I've always wanted to be. Can we? I've never. Dude, I've always wanted to. I've always wanted, man. I've always wanted. If we could set that up after this, I swear, I've always.
If we need to.
Dude, I've always. We might be able to work that out. We can work that out. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Dude,
Cool.
your neck is.
If you guys are listening to the
I don't get how those are so
dude,
fucking
that's like I really want a Tesla badly.
Teslas
like
are great.
that would be like if I were to ever. I mean, shit. If I even get a raise, they're not that. They're not
Braking
that.
for you is my favorite.
They're not that expensive. Really.
Just let off the gas and it brakes for you.
Wow.
Charges the car in turn when you let off the throttle.
And it's really not that much more expensive when it comes to like installing like a charger into your house. It's like how much is it? Like $3,000, $2,000? I've looked into it.
For me, it cost
Okay.
me $150.
Okay, well if you know a guy,
Don't know a guy.
what is it? I think it's like
$500.
oh really?
When you buy a Tesla, you have to get it installed. What
No.
is it?
You don't-
220?
So if you have a 220 line, which is like your standard washer dryer or
Yeah.
stove, you can do what I did, buy an extension cord, run it
Yeah.
out,
Just runner.
or you can get it installed. So when I moved into my current home, I got one installed, 220 line.
Oh, so you just got the 220 line
220
installed?
line installed right into the side of the house or the garage, whatever you want to do. Buy an extra plug from Tesla, $45, charges it overnight.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. See that has been like my
road
go-to
trips,
car.
though.
Hey, I didn't know this.
So road
though.
trips.
When you go to like the thing over here, like on Transit Road, like the charging thing,
Yeah.
it charges you.
Yeah.
$20. It's like filling up your tank.
Yeah. No, and I know that, but I mean with
That point,
the
it's
price
like-
of gas right now, though,
But that's
how much does it take to fill your tank?
You don't charge it there unless you need to.
Like,
You charge it at home every night.
Yeah.
Whether you're empty or whether you're at 70%, you charge it every night. It helps retain the life
Yeah.
of the battery. Those are for like road trips, and I will say that is the downfall of my car.
Okay.
Road trips.
Road trips?
Waiting there for 45 minutes to an hour to charge up. But
It's-
I mean, you get up,
it's
you
rough.
walk around, you take a piss, go get food, whatever. But it's not your 5-minute fill up and back up.
I mean, for people like us, though, if we were to have that, like, and people, like, think about this, Mark. Like, if we were to have a Tesla type thing, like, okay, we go on a road trip. So, like, sometimes we'll go into, like, so we have a prank channel. He's involved a lot, too. He has one, too. If we're going to a different, like, city, say Pittsburgh, we took a 3-hour ride to Pittsburgh in my car. And, I mean, it cost a little bit of money on gas, like, probably about $100. There back, couple. And we drove down there. Imagine, like, so we're taking that camera out anywhere we can. We have an hour to 45 minutes to burn, and I know most Walmarts have them now. You know how much we could do in Walmart? Like you know how much like content we could probably get a full video in there in 1 hour just to fuck with people. Guess what? Hop back in my car. It's charged up. That costs $20. Okay, but like, I mean, I think that would be. I don't know. I'm not there's a lot of people that are against electric cars nowadays, and I don't. How's that? Yeah.
So I don't
Self-drive.
have full self-driving.
Okay.
It comes with a beta.
Yeah.
It's great. It's literally, I mean, it's not perfect. It's a beta, but I mean, I'll get on the highway going to work every morning, click it on, going 75, and it takes me right to the exit.
Text in, do whatever you want.
Get off, go down Sheridan, drives me all the way to Sheridan, all the way down.
Beauty.
Sheridan, stops, does it all.
Beauty. Now here's my number one
Can
question.
you still get a DUI?
That's what I'm saying. That was
100% yes.
okay. But is it harder? You think? Like, how are you gonna get pulled over?
So, like, I've noticed, honestly.
I don't think you can be.
You just kept touching.
I don't think you can be.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so,
What if you're in the passenger
but if you have the full self-driving, you don't have to touch the wheel. Since I have the beta, you have to touch the wheel.
Okay.
I don't know, there's been people who've fallen asleep while driving, and like the cops will be called on them and like pull them over.
Is that because somebody rats on them? You think?
There's,
Oh
like, a
my
video on
God,
there.
man!
Someone sleeping on the
Bro,
highway.
somebody,
Is that illegal?
bro, you got.
I mean, I would assume it's illegal, but I don't know.
See, I think that is the biggest. I'm telling you right now.
Should arrest Tesla for that, you know? It's their fault.
No, don't put Elon on that. You shouldn't do it.
For all actions during.
And I'll give you that, and I understand that. But like, man, like. That would be my biggest go-to. Like, if that thing can get me home after a rough night at Mickey Rat, shout out Angola if anyone's there. Shout out.
Sit in the passenger seat and have it do that.
Yeah,
Maybe we should try that out today.
I think we might have to.
Yeah.
Like on the full one.
I don't
know
know
if
if
yours is
it
gonna be
will
able to.
because of just knowing the weight of.
Right,
If you
right.
did it,
Like, I
you
mean,
jumped
even
over to,
seatbelt
the other
sensor.
seat, Is it just gonna slam on the brakes?
Like, these things are advanced. But like, the thing is, like, somebody sees, like, that goes back to the ratting thing. If somebody sees somebody sleeping, they're gonna call. If somebody sees no driver, they're probably gonna call. You know.
Right back.
But like,
I
that
saw
would
a
be.
video of a Tesla on the throughway, and it was just a dog in the driver's seat.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
hanging
Like,
out the
that is so cool.
Sit in the passenger seat.
No.
That is so cool. Like, I think that is like the coolest
It's
thing.
really smooth to drive too.
Is it?
It is very nice.
Dude,
Fun. It's great in the snow.
You don't hear
honestly.
anything, so you just know there's a million cameras
Knock on
around.
wood.
Right.
I think the no sound has helped me not get in trouble as much because, you know, if you're ripping with a 500 horsepower car, it's going to make a lot of noise. Going to get heard.
you're right.
I'll show you the hammer.
Of course. Okay.
I brought the
We
key
still
today.
got a race.
She needs a good start.
I've seen a couple of Tesla races versus other cars. I can't tell you what they were, but I have seen Tesla smoke. I have seen Tesla smoke some
I see
certain.
him on
just
Facebook,
saw
dude. I'm
Power
like,
Six
it's just like a normal Tesla.
It's
like,
crazy.
racing like a wide body
Sent you
fucking
the
Hellcat
RS3
Challenger.
that lost. 900 wheel
No,
horsepower.
it didn't. It won. Didn't you see him?
Well, maybe in the fourth race.
No, yeah.
Right here? Yeah, look.
What time is that at? Oh
That's the Plaid. That's the fastest.
That's
there is
okay.
right now.
Turn it back on. Okay. Beating it. It's only at
coming
that
in.
one's only at 41. Oh wow.
He watched the wrong video.
Oh, I didn't know they do three.
The new I don't know.
See that,
Dude, it's coming in.
That's a roll. too.
Going what? 180?
I don't know what that new Tesla is, but like that, I don't know all the models. But that new steering wheel that Elon just introduced,
Model S Plaid.
it's a Model
It's
S.
a fast.
Expensive vehicle that they have.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, I don't know why. Maybe to keep both hands on the wheel when you're going.
Of course, yeah. I'm not. I don't quite understand that. I mean, I think it's cool, but like, I don't know if like I would want that as like an average consumer driving to work and back.
Agreed.
That one that you
steering
just shoot.
wheel?
Yeah, that steering wheel.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't know because like I'm a guy that like sit there. I keep my hand on my left thigh. Yeah, I just.
You don't think
I
they
don't.
made
Sometimes I like to drive like that too. You know. Like, I like to put the left arm up. You know.
Definitely lose that.
Like you can't flex. But I mean,
You can't even rest it on there.
but I think the flex is like, hey, look at my car. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
You press the button and the whole
Yeah. Oh man. Now we're talking future. Now we're talking future. All right, guys. So,
Favorite.
do you guys mind if we just take like a 2-minute intermission real quick? We're only at like fucking 40 minutes. I don't know how long you guys want to make this. We can make it. Okay.
Your life story.
Take a 2-minute. Let's get into it. Let's get into whatever. I'm gonna go take a piss. We're gonna take a 2-minute. He's gonna listen to that because this is our first time using this new amp.